right. Well, here we go. Let me deal with the YouTube here. All right. Oops. Hello, hello. All right, Mercury Retrograde. How fun is that? All right, we're just letting people pile in over here. Just going with the flow here. I really have no idea why YouTube isn't working. It's just sitting here loading. All right, well, let me stop this one. All right. All right. Okay. Anybody else? All right, well, welcome. Hey, guys. Welcome. Mercury Retrograde. It's an amazing time. I miss all your chatting here. All right. So you guys can chat on here as well. I think if we do video for everyone, it'll get a little nuts. So maybe we'll just stick to doing the chatting. All right. Well, welcome everybody. I hope you're doing well. Aside from this going on. All right, so we're just still admitting some more people here as we go along here. Well, welcome. You know, it is a powerful Mercury retrograde. Let me get it here on the chat box too. All right, so we made it. We're here. All right, this is a new assignment here. Every time I try to leave Zoom, it doesn't work. I tried Facebook Live once, and then I tried this once, and YouTube, and it didn't work. So we'll just go with the flow. And yet, you know, why don't we can just do audio if that's easier for people, if you want to talk or if you want to type, you know, we'll just go with the flow here. All right. But really, this is really a time for question and answer, aside from why doesn't technology work when we want it to work? I don't know if there's a divine answer for that other than Mercury retrograde. So welcome. If you're new to doing this type of event, oh, somebody can't hear. Can everybody hear? Is anybody else having a problem with not hearing? Okay. Okay. If you can't hear, Gabriel, it's probably your system. Okay, because the sound is on from here. And for those of you that are new, you know, you're following me on YouTube, you kind of know a little bit about me. I'm Sherry Mosley. I'm based here in Sausalito, California. And, you know, I do shamanic Akashic record readings. I do the light language, of course, that's on the channel. And it's been a long path to get here. I also do Asian medicine, so acupuncture, herbs. This is my office. Welcome to my office. It's dark here. So welcome. And I was guided to do a live session here and to do any question and answers. You know, I do a lot of readings for people. And if you aren't getting sound, it's going to be on your system, okay? All right. You need to, yeah, check your speakers. Okay. And so, you know, this month is really, it's a really wild month. There is a lot going on in the universe, astrologically. You know, Ascension is just something we're going through overall, right? Coming into our higher awareness, more mindfulness, aligning with who we are at our soul level. My assignment has been Akashic Enlightenment, sharing the prayer with you via the book. That was my assignment, teaching Akashic Enlightenment so that you can open up Akashic Enlightenment and get into your highest alignment, because that is the key to Ascension, is really getting aligned with who you are, all right? And that's what the light language is for. This is what I'm going into Akashic Enlightenment for yourself, or if I'm doing a reading for you, all of this is just helping us, you know, let go of all this heavy energy, right? And align to our truer self, a higher frequency, letting go of all these mind patterns that are heavy that we've picked up from other people, our family, our society, so that we can all come to a unity consciousness, right? There are abilities coming online for people that are doing this work. And this month is just, it's just phenomenal. I mean, things have just gone so quickly for me. I'm trying to keep up with everything as it is. And sorry, I'm seeing the chats now. This month is setting the tone for everything moving forward at this point. So, you know, there's a lot of astrologers out there doing a lot of great work, telling us what's going on with the astrology. I tend to feel more the energy. I check in with my guides. I do the shamanic journey to check in. And this month is about, it's kind of like the last call, you know. 2019 is building up to 2020, which is supposed to be a huge pivotal year. So this is the year that everything else is going to get knocked out. This month in particular, this is Mercury Retrograde, just washing everything out that doesn't belong there anymore, that isn't in alignment with us. Because come April, it's time to step forward with who you really are, right? And if we try to drag that out, it's really just going to get more painful, more frustrating, things that we haven't dealt with. It's just going to kind of explode in our face. So the universe is like, all right, I'm going to slow you down a little bit, keep you from falling on your face come December, and you know, really get you ready for this 2020 that's coming in. Saturn is moving into Capricorn. So it's really going to push you into your highest light, all right? So let's start looking at these questions here. Okay, we've got a question from somebody named Owner. Doesn't have your real name on there. Just finished reading Akashic Enlightenment today. Totally enjoyed it. Wow, one day of reading Akashic Enlightenment. That's impressive. Took me a while to understand what I even channeled in when I wrote it down. Okay. I have marked many pages to refer back to for meditation and questions myself. My request for you tonight is, can you upgrade my DNA? Okay. Well, upgrading DNA is, yes. Okay. First off, I would need your name. It doesn't have your name on there. So I've opened up a general healing space for this tonight. And then when I focus on your energy, I at least like to have your first name. I understand if you don't want to do first and last name with the group. But I do need your name just to kind of have that direct permission to channel into your energy, all right? And so whoever this owner, it says from owner, I don't know why it says that. Whoever asked this question about the DNA, if you could just message me your first name there, either publicly or privately, that's fine. And then I'll just, we'll do a little check-in on how to upgrade your DNA, all right? And again, the reason I'm doing this is, you know, I do a lot of personal readings, but, you know, those are 30 or 75-minute sessions, and it's usually pretty deep work. And, you know, there seems to just be a lot of people that have little smaller questions, maybe about what's going on. Kind of like if I do a radio interview with like Acoustic Health or one of those other wonderful providers for us, you know, we'll take calls in and somebody will ask a question, right? And so that's kind of what this is meant to be like. So if you want to pop on the audio, turn on your speaker and ask your question that way, since we're on Zoom and you can do that. Then you can go ahead and do that. Or if you want to type in and chat, that's fine as well. All right. Okay, so we're getting some more messages here. I'm glad those of you that have the prayer are enjoying it. That's great. I'm happy to know that. All right. Isn't our DNA always upgrading, activating in increments while on the ascension path? It's not like correct. Yes, it's a process. And again, from where I'm at, I mean, I do light language, and I know that light language is raising or shifting your DNA or activating it. I feel like there's a lot of different ways to view or to word everything that is happening. Some people like the 12 strands of DNA and it's being activated, it's on, it was shut down. Some people like to look at it as, you know, we're really putting aside the ego and just stepping into mindfulness. Some people look at it as, you know, we're running old patterns and we just need to let go of those. Sometimes it's just a matter of frequency and shifting, coming to high vibration. To me, all of that is actually the same thing. It's all just different words. And yes, it is a process. If you went from A to Z, unless it's really in your soul's record and soul path to go from A to Z, you probably have some sort of a mental shutdown, okay? Because we are in a human body that has an ego that's here to kind of, you know, keep the roof over our head and all of that, and keep us, you know, from walking in front of a bus. And so we're trying to work with the ego and not totally smash it. So yes, raising or activating your DNA, raising your vibration is a process, okay? And it really depends on your soul path, even like what your childhood was like growing up, how much was introduced to you about higher vibration, higher energies, and working with that. You know, we each have a different background, even different cultures that have nurtured this connection to spirituality. So yes, it is a process, and there are many ways to do it. So the light language is one. That's the frequencies coming in through sound vibration, right? Then it gives your body a vibrational example of how to get all the cells going, yay, this feels so good, I want to be like this, right? And then you kind of get into ego, start going this way, and you're like, oh, that feels awful, I need to listen to that light language again and get my act together and get my vibration back up again, right? The other way is you can go into Akashic Enlightenment, open your own records and all of this so that you're in that vibrational space and getting aligned with who you are at your soul level. There's lots of great energy healers out there that do whatever their calling is, whatever their modality is. Light workers are doing whatever their soul assignment is, and that's going to be different for every light worker, right? But that's what you're attuned to help people come into this higher vibration, which is what it is all about. So a lot of you will say, oh, I feel like I resonate with you, I vibrate with you. It usually means we have a soul connection to do this work together. So yes, to the person that asked about requesting for a DNA upgrade, again, I would still need your name to do that. But I think we have talked about this more. Someone is asking to, can I know, so this is Jenny, can I know my spirit guide and their name? Okay, I usually don't get names for spirit guides. I'm just now going into Jenny's energy here, okay? Okay, so let's just go ahead and take a look at Jenny's request here for this. Oh, okay. All right. So there's just also sometimes when I do light language or before I do it, sometimes it just comes through as an energy, right? So even if I'm not talking, the frequency can just start coming through, all right? So as I read Jenny's question, there was already an energetic connection starting to happen. So I'm connecting with Jenny's energy, right? And immediately I'm getting an angelic connection, that there's angel communication. I'm seeing the angelics, that is your connection right now. Jenny is working with the angelic realm. You've worked with them before. Looks like they'll contact you like in your dream as well, your dream state. Yeah, that you know they're around you so that you know that you're not alone and that you have assistance and guidance. That you have maybe some favorite crystals that you like to work with to help you with that communication. If you have like either an angel tarot deck or angel cards around, it's always nice to set up an altar for the guides or the beings that you are connecting to, right? This is kind of giving a permission for the interaction. All right, and there is some light language coming through, so I'm just going to do this. I'm not sure if it's for, let me just check in. Because I'm here, I'm trying to decipher, oh, is this for this person that is asking for a DNA upgrade? And they're like, well, you guys are joined as a collective now. You know, it's like now I can start to see the group coming together, right? Now that we're all joining in this together. And what is for one is for the all, okay, is what they're saying. All right, so we're just going to do a little light language here, and then we'll continue with the questions. Okay, so right now the energy is just really coming through. Kotuane eshi po oto ara de ke eto ane are eshi poto ana eshi ka ata eshi to po oto ana ne eshi kara eno no po oto ane hatiana ne eshi koto ana ne eti ukutu oshi hatana ne eshi ka ata ne re kuturo kutuare eshi hatana ne koto ana eshi ka atuku otia atia hashanu koto osha ata eshi koto ana eshi okay, so there's three things coming through with this, some messages as well, which is number one, you can always ask for light language for yourself and ask for the frequencies to come through, okay? They're really big on self-empowerment, okay? So ask for that so that you can receive your upgrades for yourself, right? The other part was, the person that asked the question about the DNA upgrades, I'm seeing you may want to check out the Elohim videos as well. And those are on my website. They're through Acoustic Health. But those have the 30-minute light language Elohim transmissions. And there's 6 of them, okay? She's got a special package deal going right now. So if you just go to acoustichealth.com and type in my name, you can look at those. All right, so that was the person that came in for owner and was asking for the DNA upgrade. All right, so there's a larger upgrade. It looks like you're wanting to do this bigger alignment, okay? So it's more than we can do now, and that's what they're coming through with now. All right, and so we also got Jenny with her angels. Let me just see. Okay, I did. They were Angelic Council of 9. Nice, Jenny. Nice, yes. I've worked with the Council of 9 too. They're the latest council that I've connected with. I went through an initiation with them on December 21st. They helped bring in the light language that came through on January 21st when I went down to New Mexico for the vortex there. Sorry, not New Mexico, to Mexico. And that transmission is also, it's available on my website. That was the January transmission. So Jenny, if you listen to that, that may have connected you to that, or you may already have a connection to the Council of 9. I'll be doing more work with them, I think next month on Acoustic Health. They have a special transmission to bring through. Okay, and I'm just scrolling down the questions here. I also see that Kunal has their hand up, so I will get to that. Just scrolling down. Okay, I love many perspectives. Oh, it was Martin. Okay, thanks Martin for you wanted the DNA upgrades. Yeah, check out the package, the Elohim classes. You would really resonate with those. Yeah, okay, I love the many perspectives. It's also relevant and it's interesting to see the many aspects of it. Yes. Okay. Okay, Lisa. Hi, Sherry. My name is Lisa. Oh, I know Lisa. Okay. I don't know if you remember, yes, but I saw you in your office a year and a half ago for an Akashic reading. Loved it. Just want to thank you again for what you do. I don't have a specific question unless you have a message from me. Keep up the good work, Lisa. Keep going. Okay. Even during the tough times, just keep going. Just when something is getting tough, it's just a sign you're getting close to getting over a hurdle. All right. Yeah, there can be some upsetting or difficult times these days. And it's really just a time to check in and go, okay, what is this? Kind of like we're just kind of vomiting up all these old patterns. Like, oh, there's another one. You know, so almost like feeling bad is almost like a point to be in a place of celebration of like, yes, you know, I'm crossing off some more dense energy off of my list, throwing it off. All right. Okay. Venkata, good to see you. Okay. I've been having issues with my manager, which started 2 weeks ago. Mercury Retrograde. Terribly bad for no apparent reason. It only went downhill, and I have made up my mind to move to a different team in the company. I thought you were switching companies, Venkata. It wasn't. If I remember the reading correctly, could you please help me with a reading on what is in store for me? Many thanks. Venkata, I'm really getting the. All right. Yeah, so it's a little bit feeling like of nausea coming in and disorientation. And what they're saying, it's like you're going through so many transformations, it's almost hard for the external world to keep up, right? So as we go through and shift our energy, we're going to come out of alignment with people that were in our old energy alignment, okay? So if you get attached to old things or relationships that are coming out of alignment, it may slow you down, it may make you a little disoriented or pissed off, frustrated. And they're kind of showing that that's part of what's going on for you, right? You've been doing this work, Venkata, and looking in deeper, and the outside world is going to start resonating with that and asking you to make changes. But from what I remember from your personal reading was that you were supposed to be going to a different company or a different position. So it sounds like you're confirming that very thing right there. Okay. I'm just seeing if you're making any comments to that. Okay. But that's what I'm getting so far. Makes total sense. Yeah. Okay. Right on. And make sure you're doing your Akashic Enlightenment homework. I think you were supposed to be working in that versus the shamanic work. So just a reminder on that. Okay. They can get kind of bossy sometimes, you know? Okay, so now we're going down to, oh, how did I miss this one before? Oh no, I didn't miss it, okay. Okay, this is from Lindsay. Okay, can activations happen multiple times from listening to the same light language activation, like new integration each time? Yes, absolutely. On any of those light languages, you can listen to them multiple times. Whatever you feel called to listen to is, oops, hold on a second. Whatever you feel called to listen to is what is in alignment for you, all right? And so this is also how the system works in terms of your internal intuitive system, in terms of following that, right? Basically, that's what alignment and ascension is learning to follow that internal system, okay? And when you follow that internal system, you know, a lot of other readers or spiritual teachers call it following your joy, following your excitement. That's what will bring you to exactly what you need. And then from there, it'll sprout and grow, and then sprout and grow, and sprout and grow. So if you feel attracted to a light language activation, by all means do it. If you feel something with it, great. If you don't feel something, then maybe you didn't really need it as much as you thought, and you can try another one. All right, I'm just going to mute these ones here. So yes, you can get multiple activations. So, I mean, you could listen to one over and over again. You know, if you're like, oh, I really like that, you know, use it as, it's like a different type of meditation, right? Or you could open your own Akashic Enlightenment and listen to the light language. So you're kind of getting a double activation. You'll maybe you'll get some personal guidance with the light language activation. So yes, by all means, listen away. All right. And I'm going to have to plug in my computer here. So give me a minute here. We're using up a lot of juice. Okay. I'm getting really hot. They're sending so much energy in. Woo, cooking. Okay. All right, so let's see. Moving down. Let me just see if anybody. Okay, Lindsay, love it. Nice. Okay, great. Okay, so let's go back to the list here. Thank you, everybody, for being so patient and showing up. You know, this is awesome. You guys are showing up. Sometimes it's the hardest thing to do. Sometimes I don't want to get up and meditate or do a shamanic journey. And they're like, come on, we got something for you. I'm like, oh, I don't know. So good job on showing up. Okay, Heather, thank you for being here. I'm grateful for your service. Oh, thank you. Okay. Eric, maybe others feel this way, but I feel like I live in a pressure cooker. The pin drops and I'm instantly stressed and it feels very heavy on my body. I meditate and I try to stay in alignment. What is this about, do you think? Okay. Let me just check in here with Eric. Yeah, so we're really just seeing that this is like an old pattern here. Yeah. Okay, so Eric, this is like an old childhood pattern, all right? And I'm actually feeling like a lot of tightness in the heart. You know, there's a lot of pain around this. And there's a lot of sadness even as we're looking at this, okay? So it is causing a stress, but the stress that it's causing is like a deeper level, okay, than what's happening in the moment. Okay, so wow, they're really just going for it here. Okay, so they're going into your childhood. Maybe 7 years old, maybe younger, maybe 5, and they're showing some sort of separation from a parent. You know how like you're at the zoo or something and you lose sight of your parent for a minute, and there's this panic at this separation. All right. And what they're saying is that you're kind of carrying this imprint of when something sudden happens, it basically just gives you a shock for your system, right? And it almost seems uncontrollable, like you're at its mercy, right? You can't do anything about it, right? And that's almost like the harder part of it. And then that causes more of a panic, right? It's like one thing to get it triggered, and then once it's triggered, then the trigger is triggering the trigger. All right, and so I'm just going to start moving that out. All right, so we'll just start pulling out that pattern for Eric. That panic when something sudden pops in. That's what it is. Something that's sudden that pops in. Okay. So maybe a little sadness coming up with that. Yeah, just letting that clear. I don't know that we'll get all of it now, but you know, this is what it is, a deeper root, a childhood root. Yeah. So this is a good example. I'll just explain kind of what I'm doing is in the readings I do, I start to look at the origin of the frequency that you're carrying and playing out. Sometimes it can be in the moment, but oftentimes it has a deeper root, right? And so I'm trying to find the deepest root of where this frequency became embedded in you, all right? And we're just starting to remove that. And when you remove that, you align more with who you are at a soul level. Okay, so there's a piece coming in now. Let me just see. Okay, I hope this is helping, Eric. Whether you feel it now or once I close the circle, it depends on how sensitive you are. And what they're saying is that when you realize that feeling, if it keeps happening, of being instantly stressed, just take a step back. And they're saying to learn to observe the situation rather than being in it. Okay, and that is, it takes a level of practice. It's an enlightenment tactic or practice where instead of just being in the situation, you move your view to an observation view. Okay, and so you're watching yourself have that experience. And that lessens also how much you take it in. All right. So we're clearing the root of it. We're aligning you with your more soul origin of how you deal with stress, all right? And up-leveling you to a new way of how to handle stress, okay? And this is good for everybody, right? Is to go to that place of observing what is going on, all right? The group may have felt the energy shift with that, right? We're all entering into this kind of space together, asking for all this healing when we're gathering in a group. All right. Okay. So I hope that that was helpful, Eric. All right, Lindsay, nice. That's awesome. I have angel cards and love them. Okay, great. Not sure. It didn't come up on the DNA question. Okay, Martin. Yeah, we got you on the. Martin, don't worry about it at this point. They brought in that little bit of light language. And then are also suggesting the Elohim classes, which I have a shop section on my website where everything I've recorded is on there if you want easy access to that. So on my website under the shop, you can download all of the other past recordings if you miss them. Right, Lindsay's got the package. It's awesome. Yes, Lindsay knows she got the Elohim, the full package there. Okay, Kunal. Okay, you had your hand up a while ago. Hi, was late to the meeting, couldn't hear what was discussed earlier. Oh, I was just saying, you know, in general, we're in a Mercury retrograde period right now that's basically flushing out or washing out any last bits that we really need to surrender before we move more into this year of 2019. Because come end of 2019, coming into 2020, you really don't want to be dragging in stuff that is out of alignment with who you really are. All right, that's basically the biggest message. And that, you know, Akashic Enlightenment is a tool for alignment so that you are stepping into who you truly are. All right, and as well as the light language. The light language is frequencies that are helping you just let go of whatever needs to be surrendered in terms of basically false dense energy that you're carrying, right? Okay. That was just a quick recap of what we did at the beginning. Jenny, it did, thank you. Okay, great, Jenny. Gabriel, what can you tell us about the golden portal for ascension? Golden portal, the golden portal for ascension. That's a little vague. It sounds like you're referring to a term that somebody else used. Okay, Eric, yes, I had an intense spike in energy just now. Thank you. Okay, great, Eric. Glad to hear that. Okay. So let's see. Oh. Golden portal. Can you tell us about the golden portal? Oh, that's cool. Let me see. All right. Okay, Gabriel, if you can elaborate on that, I'm just going to check in. Let's just see what they got to say. They're like, it's going to be whatever you make it. That's almost like it's almost like too much of a sage wisdom, right? Keep it nice and vague. The golden portal for ascension, it's just it's like an invitation to a gateway to the new world, a new resonance, a new place to be, a new version of yourself that is true, your true self. Okay, they're even saying, you know, you align with your true self and then you up level from there, right? So all this ascension stuff, I mean, aligning with yourself is the first step. Hate to tell you that part, right? That's just the beginning, right? Get aligned, but then you up level from there, right? Then you step into this area of creation, which the Elohim transmissions and classes go over that some more. But this is what this is. We're moving our evolution to a whole new way of living. It's not just in this fight or flight, trying to, you know, just make money and pay bills and do this and do that, right? I mean, the grander idea is, you know, just this lifetime of what our soul is going through is going to lead to another lifetime or another experience of our soul existence. That's on a whole other frequency, right? I mean, if you're on this chat right now and you're aware of everything that's going on, your soul is not just going to like plop back down on 3D Earth, right? You're going to be going into a whole other level of experience. And you're going to be conscious when you go to the other side. You're going to be aware of like, oh, I'm going to the other side. Oh, there's options. I've got options, you know? And so they're saying that this is what this golden portal for ascension is. It's a gateway. It's an invitation to go into a whole new way of existence, right? And this is what Source and God is bringing us. You know, it's like this. It's like a new template for an energy vibration, right, to be at, right? You know, some teachers have talked about it. So there was like some prior knowledge. And Rudolf Steiner, I've talked about him before. You know, he was reading the records, the Akashic Records, and got a lot of downloads and information. And he has a lot of dense lectures that are written. I wish they were all on YouTube, but they're not. This is before then. But, you know, there's a lot of information in there about all of this was going to be happening. So part of it is prior awareness. It was already known that this is going to be coming. And the other part is that it is being experienced in the moment. But again, it is an invitation. Nobody has to go. Nobody has to do anything. So this is what the golden portal is bringing us, that choice to go through this ascension to this higher level, to this higher, higher sounds like better or worse, but it's to a more clear version or clear vision of who you really are. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. It's just coming through energetically there. Yeah. Yeah, it's just kind of beyond words at that point. I'm just getting like a vision of like a crystal palace of the beyond, you know, going all the way connecting to Source. The Akashic Enlightenment Ascension class will bring you to that vision of Source, okay? It aligns you with where your soul was incepted. So if you're interested in that, you can do the Ascension practice also in the Akashic Enlightenment book, or I teach the class as well. Okay. Just allowing that energy to settle. It was pretty vast. It was pretty big. It was like a little download coming in. If you're feeling it, it's a little, woo. Okay. Okay. Heather, why has it been so difficult for me to connect and to remember? Yeah, there's some prior past life traumas, some of them pretty violent or upsetting, is what I'm seeing. So there's a bit of a shock with having to You're like, oh, I have to visit this place again. I don't want to. It was so horrible those other times. I'm terrified. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to. And they're saying, you know, give it time. Give yourself a lot of compassion. Any fears that come up, it's like self-soothing. The inner child that is kind of getting re-triggered from some of these things as you're going through the ascension process. I don't know that I can remove everything right now. I'm just allowing it to. It's even hard for you to kind of let it rise up to the surface here. There's, okay. A lot of pain, a lot of tears. Yeah, feeling so disconnected. So we're just allowing that to clear. Okay, I'll just clear from that past life that came up. Any of the fears of being, like a fear of being persecuted. Okay. Okay, so there's an old contract there with another soul. They want to be absolved too, so we're just allowing them to release their grievances for the hurt that they were in, that they caused you any hurt in a past life. They too would like to be forgiven now, forgiving both souls. Okay. 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 So the heaviness starting to clear for you, Heather. Yeah. A little sad, but there's a calmness coming back. Okay. Yeah. You know, people that go through trauma then traumatize other people. And when people that go through trauma are then hurting others, are coming from a place of ego. And when you're coming from a place of ego, there is a place of, you're coming from a place where you're disconnected from the source. Okay. So Heather, I'm really just letting that still heal. All right. They're doing some healing work on that. And again, they're saying reconnect to source. Yeah. Yeah, there's just a lot of sadness coming in. Oh, you may be having tears or feeling emotional. All right. So we're just letting that clear. Okay, here we go. All right. So again, Heather, the guidance is to connect to source. All right. You can use Akashic Enlightenment to do that if you'd like, through the prayer in the book. They're saying, you know, that's why you like the light language. It reminds you of that connection. So keep doing that. You know what feels good for you. All right. Keep doing that. Okay, Jenny's question is, Metatron also watching over me visit me on my dreams? And I dreamt that I was, yeah, okay. McCall, is that Mikhail? Married to King McCall. Oh, McCall, married to King David. Was it true in my past life? I know I saw Archangel Michael show up for you. Let me see. Metatron isn't so much watching over you. He's more of like pushing you on your ascension path. So it's a little bit different relationship. Okay. I'm just going to clear a little clearing here. There we go. Jenny saw Michael when she was 5. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Okay, so your other question was McCall. McCall, okay. They're saying the dream is a message. It's not about a past life. To look at the relationship between them. And I don't know the relationship. I don't know the history of that. But they're saying to look at the relationship, and that the relationship is the message. All right. Yeah, because the characters represent something to you and what they're working out. Okay, so it's about that for you. Okay, yeah, King David. Okay, okay. Okay, so we got that cleared up. Okay, next, Kunal. Okay, so I'm going through a strange phase and I can't really understand. Sometimes I feel I'm going crazy. Okay, I'm trying to move forward with clarity. Would love to have some insight and see what you have to say. What can I do? Okay, so Kunal. Yeah, feeling like you're going crazy. Welcome to Ascension. This is why we're doing this group right now, right? Everyone feels a little cray-cray with all the energy, and right now we're just all in the spin cycle, right? And basically, you want to be doing your alignment work, all right? So for what I teach, that means going into Akashic Enlightenment daily, okay? Kunal, going in daily. Open up your Akashic Enlightenment, sit there, ask if they have any messages, let them align your energy. I have a guided chakra meditation on my website to help you with that. But it really is about having tools to get through the ascension energies and to make sure that you're stepping out of your kind of ego patterns that are trying to be released, right? Because that's where the tension comes from, is when you're holding on to these heavier energies and these big, high energy vibrations are coming in. You're like, oh shit, I don't have space anymore for all this crap that I've been attached to. Oh, but it's so scary to let go of it. I don't want to let go of it. I'm so used to it. It's where I feel comfortable. So it really becomes a daily practice. If you're feeling frazzled, that is going to be very helpful, is having that tool. All right. Because they're saying you're going through the process and you're going to need the tools and you're going to need the practice. Okay. I think I had a false awakening, probably second layer of my dream. I was fainting, going into unconscious, saw my face change multiple times. I woke up and I saw myself waking up, looking out of my window. There were numbered flags everywhere on the tree branches. 555 stuck out to me. I don't know if I'm connecting with my guides correctly, but I'd love to know if you know. Okay, I'm giggling at the connecting to guides correctly. I guess you could connect to your guides incorrectly if you're connecting to your ego and not your guides. It sounds like you're going through a lot of awakening. Many people have been seeing 444, 555 through this portal. I bet, you know, we could do like raise hands of how many people have been seeing that, okay? That is a lot of the energy that is going on now. That's a sign of like, you're going through a change, you're going through a change, right? And so that is what's happening right now. And it sounds like you're getting a lot of reflection of that, right? And so the signs, the angel numbers, the symbols are showing you you're going through this, right? And as soon as you know that you're going through this, you can relax. Okay, that's the message that they're saying, is sometimes you can get stuck in that panic of, oh my God, what's happening? Oh my God, I'm freaking out, right? But instead of that, they're like, hey, we're gonna give you a 555. You're just going through change. It's like, oh, okay, right? And so it's like, if you get that reminder, yes, I'm going through change. Okay, all right, that's why I feel so weird. You know, I get layers of anxiety. All this energy starts coming in, especially right now. I'm like, all right, there's some major energy coming in, and then there's angel numbers everywhere. And I'm like, okay, it's all right, right? So go with the signs that you're getting as a comfort of, yes, I'm just going through change. I'm going through another layer. If you want, you can look up other angel numbers that show up. And again, they're saying, first off, Kunal, you know, do your daily practice of checking in. Number two, document what you're experiencing, okay? This is important for everybody. Write down what you're experiencing. It helps you process the experience, because then you can look back, okay? I like to use the Memento app on my phone. I take pictures of angel numbers, synchronicities, everything, document everything. So then I can start looking at patterns, all right? And really, this is just helping you process what's already happening on the inside. All right. They're just putting it out on the material physical world so you know what's going on, that you're not alone, that something is happening, and then get more information on what is happening. But again, to have some sort of tool to go within, you know, I use shamanic journeying, I use Akashic Enlightenment. I recommend using those as well. Okay. I'm just seeing Kunal, very happy. Okay, good. Okay. Moving next, we've got, and I do see your hand, Lisa. Let's see. Oh, I did skip Lisa here. My session was amazing. Is there anything I need to know to help with my procrastination issues? And is extreme body heat normal right now? Right now, during this reading, yes, because I am really hot. They are just sending in so much energy right now. Sometimes when I just do readings, I get a lot of energy. And that's what it is. It's energy, right? We're moving a lot of energy. What happens when you go run up and down the stairs? You get all hot and flushed, right? You're moving energy. We're just moving it in a different way. Procrastination. Aren't you supposed to be making lists and organizing? Oh, I see, you're procrastinating. Okay, so you need to make a list of the things that you need to do, all right, for the procrastination, Lisa. Yeah, to-do lists. And then when you do something, give yourself like a little reward. This is just like training the ego. Okay, go fetch, go do this. Right? Yeah, for right now, that's what they're saying. You just need a list. Also, Mercury Retrograde is kind of like, whoa, what do I do first, right? Again, if you get into alignment, and I know I say this all the time, but it really is the key. If you get into alignment, then there's no block to, oh, I'm supposed to do this, go do this. I'm supposed to do this, go do this, right? That's how I get everything done that I get done, which sometimes I'm amazed what I can get done. I mean, I'm also double Capricorn, so I guess all my planets are aligned right now. But yeah, so Lisa, they're saying I'm just literally seeing a Post-it and a little checkbox with what you're supposed to do, and break it down into super simple things, okay? That way you feel like you're accomplishing something, okay? There's a low failure rate, because when you look at like the bigger list of everything that needs to be done, you're like, oh my God, I can never tackle that. And it's just not gonna happen. And then you feel like you failed, and then you're like, well, why am I even gonna bother? And all the way down. So make a Post-it list, okay? Of small things to do. Kunal's got procrastination too. Yeah, okay. So the overall lesson about procrastination, Course in Miracles talks about this. It's called the ego's way of distraction. It's like, oh, no. We're not going to go do this. Let's just go watch my favorite TV show instead, or let's just go do this, right? But you usually feel then kind of sluggish and icky, right? It's not making you feel like, oh, I feel really excited to watch this show, or to go play video games, or whatever it is that you're using to distract yourself and procrastinate. You're going to end up feeling crappy, okay? Because if you're feeling really good, then it's in alignment. If you're feeling really crappy, then something is off, you know, and you just be like, well, why am I doing this to myself? And again, you know, you do have free will. I can't force you to do anything. The angels can't force you to do anything. Ascended masters can't force you. You can ask for help. Okay, that's always a good thing. Asking questions, asking for help. Teaching Akashic Enlightenment, I'm teaching you to empower yourself to ask questions, which means the universe can respond. Okay, so if you're feeling stuck, procrastinating, distracting yourself, ask questions. Why am I feeling this way? How can I not feel this way? Right? And then wait for an answer, or wait for a nudge. Okay. Oh, they just took away the other thing. Okay, I guess that's done. Whoa. Everything just went psh, gone. Okay. Lisa is saying, it's funny, I've been bogged down, overcomplicating everything. Yes, that's what the mind likes to do. It's like, ooh, let's be busy in all the mundane little detailed tasks so I can keep you from what's really important and exciting. All right, so yeah, checklists, asking for assistance, asking for help. Okay, so let me back up here into the questions here. This is fun. I know it's starting to get a little late. I'm getting a little tired, but let's see how much more I got going on here. Just finding my place in the questions. Stephen Bates. Oh, there it is. I found the chat. Hi. Hi, Stephen. Sorry, new to Zoom. Any guidance? Okay, we got that one. Oh, I'm way back here. Lindsay, is there a reason for my aphantasia, inability to visualize C? We looked at this in a reading. I'm just looking in bigger here. Right now, I'm getting there are the other things that need to be done first. Like things are integrating and they're like, why aren't you doing what we said to do? We weren't able to get to, oh, okay. They're saying do what they said to do first. Okay, and let things integrate. Right, I'm definitely working on it. Okay. Okay. Yeah. That's the other thing too, is usually they'll bring in what you need to focus on most. All right. They'll know what your best success rate will be and will bring you what you will most likely be most successful with. Jenny, yes, I saw Michael when I was 5. Okay, that was all. Okay, responses. Heather, thank you. Yes, I understand. Past life trauma makes sense. Okay, I've always known there was more than what was being presented, and also an empath, but was also very left brain oriented, needing to see to believe. Ah. I very much resonated with light language because it keeps my ego mind from starting an investigation. Oh, yes, that's the point of light language. You can't. Ego is like, what? Can I get a translation? What was that? Oh, I don't know, but I feel so good in my heart. So light language does, it goes right past the mind and goes right to the soul and the heart and the vibrational energy, right? Excellent. Okay. Okay. Wow. I think we went through everyone's questions. What a marathon. This is fun. I'm glad we did this. Sorry, YouTube Live didn't work. I sent them a little message saying it wasn't working. So hopefully next time it will work. I will try again. But, you know, maybe if you guys don't mind coming on here, it doesn't matter. But I would still like to post this on YouTube for anybody that did miss it, you know, so that they can get some understanding or knowledge or whatever they need to do with it. All right. Yeah, I feel like things are kind of coming to a close. So yeah, thank you everybody for joining. Thank you for stepping forward and coming on your path. I know it's scary. I know it's rough right now. But you know what? I'll just say, and I'm not doing this from a place of showing off or boasting, but from a place of trying to be supportive. I have worked my butt off doing a lot of my own inner work, trying to stay aligned. And let me just tell you, this month, the things that have come into fruition for me, my friends are like, what is going on with you? So it is worth it. It is totally worth it to just keep dropping off that old stuff. Like at a certain point, I don't ignore the guidance. That's why we're here right now. They're like, go do this live thing. And I'm like, all right. You know, I mean, a year and a half ago, I'd be like, what? You have to be on live video? No, thank you. I don't want to do that. So trust me, you know, even the most painful parts, when you get through them, man, the liberation and the freedom that comes after that, there is nothing like it, because you're not in this false system anymore, you know, and the synchronicities and things just keeps coming into instant manifestation. I mean, it's ridiculous. You know, it's like I lost my water bottle. I got so upset about it. I was like, oh man, I really like that water bottle. And then I was guided to this little shop, walk right in. They have the exact same water bottle. I'm like, oh, all right, great. I know it seems silly. It's something so material, but it's that immediate feedback loop of listening, right? You're not getting stuck in the feeling of the loss. I acknowledge the loss of the water bottle, what it meant to me, the person who gave it to me. And I followed the guidance or the intuition to go and get it. So that's just a small example. You know, there's a lot of other things happening in my life as well. But every time, if you're following the guidance and doing the work and staying aligned, and, you know, every chance you get, surrendering whatever is painful or heavy, and trusting the guidance that you get, it's going to change your life. It really is. And maybe I say that too easily, you know. I've been through a lot. I went through a lot of pain to surrender a lot of bigger ego things, old patterns, traumas, whatever you want to call it. And it's like the dark night of the soul, or, you know, you feel like you're dying because the ego is dying. But it's worth it. So hang in there. You're not alone. We all go through it. We go through it in different phases, different waves. I wouldn't be here right now if I hadn't done what I had done. Okay? I'd be working in .com. Not that that's bad, but you know, I wouldn't be here right now doing this with you. I wouldn't have written the book. So it's all coming together. Hang in there. If you need a personal reading, you know, drop me an email. Let me know. Things have been a little extra busy, a little extra crazy with this month. So if you want a spot, you can just go ahead and book that on my website. And yeah, I'll keep you up to date if they have anything else that they want me to bring through. And if you feel called to, you can go ahead and make a donation to PayPal for this session. I know I didn't set it up as a prepaid thing. And that link is on YouTube, or you can just go to my website. There's a donation link on the very bottom of the page, and you can donate. All right. I think the cleaning crew just showed up in the building where my office is. So I'm going to take that as a cue to go. Thank you so much for coming. Keep doing your path. Keep doing your own personal alignment. That's really all that matters. Don't worry about other people and all their drama and trying to change other people. Just do your thing. Follow your excitement, what you're excited about. And yeah, just don't hesitate. You know, anything you've been procrastinating on this month, do it. Do it, do it, do it. You do not want to try dragging that through the rest of the year, all right? So that is the reason, because you're really going to put yourself kind of in a torture chamber later on, right? So it's not worth the procrastination now, all right? Okay. Yeah, one step at a time. Just keep doing it. If you feel like you're stumbling or you're overwhelmed, do the thing that's right in front of you. What are they telling you to do right now? Then you'll do it and you will, yes, I feel so good. Then do the next, then do the next, okay? Just keep going. Just keep going, all right? Okay, I love you all so much. Thank you for joining. I will see you next time, or I will hear from you for a personal session. Much love, much light. Spread the love and the light and be your true self. Thank you. Have a blessed night. Bye, everybody. Angels are with you. Ascended Masters are with you, always to help you. Okay. Bye for now. See you next time.